Hey Dad, how do we help someone from losing their house?
That's a great question, Ethan. So the question was, how do we help someone from losing their house? In our world, what we call that, in other words, is how do we stop a foreclosure, right? Going from going to auction. And so, very simple. Here are some of the steps, and this is state dependent and county dependent, whether you're in a judicial state like Florida or you're not. And I guess that's another video teaching you what judicial states are. But not to digress. So, how do you stop a foreclosure? Here's one way, right? This is the most escalated way to stop a foreclosure. You file what we like to call a Chapter 13 or a Shell 13, which is a bankruptcy. And that stops a foreclosure from happening right then and there. And that just gives you more time to formulate the game plan. And here's another way. Let me say this, that Chapter 13 should be the last resort. When nothing else works, Chapter 13 will stop that foreclosure. It does not end it, it will stop it. Here's another one. Another way to stop a foreclosure is by catching up the arrears, right? You catch up those arrears, that foreclosure is done. It's no longer existing. So catching up the arrears means is you pay what you owe the bank. All the money that you owe them is what you pay. So that's another way. Here's another way. You formulate a purchase contract. So you go into a contract with the buyer and seller, or the buyer. You go into a contract with the seller, you being the buyer, and you present that to the trustee and or the bank and or the attorney, which sometimes is referred to as trustee. And that's another way to stop that foreclosure from happening. There's about 6-7 other different ways for us to stop a foreclosure, and I just gave you about 3. So if you'd like to learn more, I'll definitely teach you more, and I'll make it in another video. So like, share, subscribe, comment.